Good morning, love muffins. We're going to do a little tarot. Got the sun streaming in. My new place. This is temporary, but I am no longer in the place I've been in for the past 10 months. I'm now back out into the free world of flowing with spirit. I'm going to be here until the end of March, and then after that, only God knows. Let's see what we got for the collective, angels and guides, during this potent and powerful new moon, the alignment of so many planets, a lot of cosmic energy. This is a timeless reading, so it will just represent cosmic energy whenever you watch it. What do we need to know, babies? Take a deep breath if you haven't taken one. Take one anyway. Release with intention anything that isn't serving you. The fucking tower came out with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know why that just cracked me up so much, because I was just about to say, take a deep breath because the energy is intense right now. And then the tower came out. Some of you guys might be feeling a bit uneasy with some shifts that are happening in your life. And as a person who's been in limbo for weeks and then just moved, and then I just taught my first class in person 2 days after I moved, I understand. It's just a big shift energy, lots of moving parts, lots of sudden changes. And it's because everything's being rearranged, to bring us closer to our highest timeline, to bring us closer to who we signed up to be when we incarnated here. Some of us have been waiting for some big shift, some big news. Doesn't always have to be scary. You know, the tower can represent winning the lottery. Tower can represent falling in love with the new partner and having your life, rearranging your life. Maybe you move in with your new partner. Maybe you get married. It doesn't have to be bad. But oftentimes the ego rejects tower moments because it's different, and the ego hates change. Okay, so if there's a part of you resisting change, it's not you, it's your ego. Just so you know. I'm sure a lot of you already know that, but let's see what else. Oh, we got the Two of Pentacles on the bottom. That's right. It was in reverse. So, I feel like for some of you, you're juggling too much. There's too much going on. You're being asked to kind of simplify. And that's why some things are being taken out of your life. I heard clear the decks. So some things are being cleared out of your life on purpose, though your ego might resist it and struggle because it's not a fun journey. Again, for the ego. Your soul's fine. Your soul's just like a badass warrior. But, yeah, the Ace of Swords with the Lovers. Aw. And the Hierophant. Thanks, guys. Love you. New beginnings, all right? Truth, clarity, light at the end of the tunnel, I'm hearing. So things that have been in the darkness are now being cleared up. And the Lovers is all about union with your higher and lower self. It could be union with a partner, a divine counterpart. It could be union with God, coming back to yourself, coming back to your inner child. I heard come back home to God. Okay, and if you don't believe in God, your higher self and your inner child are a part of you. Finding union with all of the pieces of you is an important part of this journey. This is another card that represents the divine energy, the God energy that I was talking about. But either way, this is your higher self guiding you forward. All right, this shooting star is really standing out to me. You're guided. Okay, you're guided right now. Don't worry. There's clarity coming in. Where there was previously confusion, clarity. So that's beautiful. I'm going to pull from another deck because I'm being guided to. I am taking on clients right now for one-on-one transformational mentorship, tarot readings, and self-love and spiritual guidance sessions. You can find out more on my website, sacredmuseproject.com. Whoa, okay. Got the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. Oh, and these two cards. The Seven of Cups and the King of Wands. Okay. So yeah, you guys are about to have some options. You might have felt like you've been fighting. You've had to fight for your dreams or fight to, move through the fear, the darkness. But through the fighting, you're going to end up having options. All right. Some of you guys, I've been channeling messages about this. You're going to go from, I heard rags to riches, though that's not what I was going to say, but we love that. But also you're going to go from feeling like you have no options to having so many that you're overwhelmed. So say, for example, you've never been asked out by somebody, or you're just not that kind of person, and suddenly everyone and their mom or dad, depending on who you are interested in, start asking you out. Or you don't have any work, you're like, where's all the money? And then boom, suddenly there's so many offers, you're honestly overwhelmed. So it's important to stay centered at this time. Listen to your guidance, listen to your inner guidance, your intuition, because not all the options are going to be for you, and you're going to need to get really clear on what is for you. This is a period of time where we're dreaming our ideal life into being, okay, with this pig flying here in the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is about emotional offers, partly. So that could be some of the offers coming in and some of the union that we saw before. But this also could be you pouring energy into cultivating your dream life, all right? And it does take intention. So for example, we're in a new moon. Again, this is timeless, but if you're watching this when I create it, we're in a new moon. New moons are all about planting seeds for the life that you want. So if you spend this time thinking about the things that you don't want, you're actually bringing them closer to you. So spend this time expanding your heart space and dreaming about love. I never really even noticed this little heart hand here. Dreaming about what you want to come to fruition and believing that anything is possible, because it is. The only reason why things aren't possible is when our physical vessel and our brain try to talk us out of it and sabotage good things or become misaligned with the high vibration things we were calling in. Because as some of you might know, we can't come into alignment with things if we're in a low vibration and the thing we want is in a high vibration. The way to connect with it is to raise your vibration. So if you're stuck in fear, this could go for relationships, jobs, whatever it is that you're trying to break through, all the above. If you're down here in fear, assuming the worst, you're not in alignment with it. You can't meet it. So it's not a matter of when or if, it's a matter of when. When you decide to start raising your vibration and focusing your energy on manifesting, all right? It's a real thing. Whether you identify with that specific word or not, vibrating at a higher frequency is going to bring you in alignment with other high frequency shit. It's exciting. It's a recipe, all right? And I know some of us are still fine tuning it, and a huge part of it is releasing the old stuff, the old baggage. If you've had a really fucked up life, some of my collective has just been through hell and back multiple times. It's hard for us to believe in miracles because we're like, really? Man, life has been brutal. Once we start releasing some of that heaviness from our heart, we're going to be more likely to call in all this beautiful abundance because we know that we're worthy of it and we've cleared the space. So right now is a good time also to clear space. It's always a good time to clear space. More new beginnings. This is financial abundance. This is just foundational, stability. And again, for those of you that resonate with having had a really tough life, you might not have always felt stable. You might have been homeless. You might have had a lot of poverty or insecurity in your life. So having this new beginning come in where you're standing on a solid ground and it's based around something foundationally strong, this is what's going to take you where you're meant to go. You're meant to be a leader. You're meant to stand in power. You're meant to radiate strength, courage, and abundance. I was going to say confidence, but we love abundance. Those of you who are not connected with your higher self yet, those of you who are still living through your past experiences might not know how powerful you are. And if you go back, I say this all the time, go back and watch my videos on YouTube, Sacred Muse Project from 4 years ago. You're going to see a very, very different version of me. One who did not know her power. One who did not know her potential. It's taken me a lot of clearing, a lot of healing, a lot of purging, a lot of self-transformational deep dives daily. I do this every single day to get here. And I'm still only halfway to where I'm going, I'm being told. I still have a lot more strength to step into, a lot more confidence. So it's a journey. You're being asked to step into that journey, to take that journey and pull an oracle card. And just trust that it's taking you exactly where you need to go. All right, every single step of this process for me, those of you that have been watching me for a few years, you've seen me go through transformation and transitions, and you've seen me struggle with them and cry. I share it all. And at the end of the day, I've been fine. You know what I mean? At every point, things have worked out because ultimately we're protected and guided. And when we get out of the way and allow ourselves to be guided, that's when the magic happens. Purification and liberation. And then you got purification again with water. So I feel like some of you guys need to purge, detox, cleanse, purify your heart, mind, body. And that's when you're going to feel the liberation. There's a period of feeling free that's coming in for a lot of us. I certainly feel a new sense of freedom. Good things are coming in. It's hard for my ego to believe that they're real, but they're real. And the more that we try to talk ourselves out of them being real, the more we're likely to actually sabotage them and make them disappear. So be careful where you go in your mind. Liberate yourself from all the baggage of your past. Liberate yourself from the fear, the projections of things that have happened in the past, projecting them out into the future. That's not helping anyone. Okay? You are powerful. Your brain has a lot more power over your life than you might realize. So if you're not meditating every day, I highly suggest that you do, even if it's just for 2 minutes. And if you want to plug into some meditations, I posted one fairly recently on all my channels at Sacred Muse Project. But also, if you go to my YouTube page, Sacred Muse Project, there's a playlist of past meditations that I've done that you can plug into. So inner child meditations and other things of that nature if you're interested. But either way, I love you. Again, if you're interested in a private reading or mentorship, I don't know how long I'll be offering this because I'm branching more out into teaching in person. I'm really excited. I feel a lot of movement around that. But for a limited time, I'll be doing it, and in person in Ashland, Oregon as well, if you're in the area. And again, sacredmuseproject.com. But either way, I love you. Keep going. I know. Just trust this process. You're right where you're meant to be. Okay. And comment, like, share, subscribe, follow if you want to support this work. Let us know where you're from. Let us know what you're going through. 11/11 when I looked up. I love it, Spirit. I love you. We'll see you next time.